Good morning, this is Bob Davies with the October 17th Daybook Concept. Tell the truth faster, a meeting of the minds. Martin was returning to work in his London office after spending 2 weeks with his brother in New York. He was coming back with a heavy heart. It was not just that he was at the end of a wonderful holiday, it was that Monday mornings always began with a team meeting and he had grown to hate them. Martin was aware that colleagues approached these meetings with hidden agendas. They indulged in game playing, and he knew that people weren't being honest and open. The meetings themselves were bad enough, but then there was all the moaning afterwards. As this morning's meeting began, Martin braced himself for the usual monotony. But as the meeting progressed, he became aware of a strange background noise. At first, he thought that he was still hearing the engine from the aircraft that had brought him back to London, but as he concentrated on the noise, it became a little clearer. He realized, to his amazement, that he could hear what his colleagues were thinking, as well as what they were saying. What surprised him, even more than the acquisition of this strange power, was that he discovered that what people were saying was not really what they were thinking. They were not making clear their reservations. They were not supporting views which they thought might be unpopular. They were not contributing their new insights. They weren't volunteering their new ideas. Martin found it impossible not to respond to his new knowledge, so he started to make gentle interventions, based more on what he could hear his colleagues thinking than on what he could hear them saying. So, John, are you really saying? Susan, do you really think that? Tom, have you got an idea on how we can make moving this forward easier? He was aware that his colleagues were unsettled by how insightful these interventions were. They looked at him mystified. In truth, he felt rather proud of his newly acquired talent. As the meeting progressed, Martin became aware of the changes of the tone and the style of the event. It was clear to him now that, one by one, each member of the meeting was learning how to hear the thoughts of all the others, and this was subtly changing how they interacted with one another. The game playing started to fall away. People started to speak more directly, views became better understood, the atmosphere became more open and trusting. The meeting ended. As people left the room, Martin found that he could still hear what they were thinking. This was the best meeting we've ever had. All meetings should be like that. In future, I'm going to say what I think. Your challenge. Truth-telling is an authentic way to communicate. Today, notice saying what you really think. Notice the impact it has on your listeners. For your meditation. Your purpose today is to tell others how you really feel. Opportunities can be lost in the blink of an eye, but regret can last a lifetime. Make this a great day.